All right, working on this big old thing. So obviously, gotta learn it. Get each section down so you can do it with the Guitar Pro, do it with the metronome, do it without the metronome, just to get a good feel for it. But then, when it is time to go for the whole thing, good idea. Use Guitar Pro's percentage feature. Maybe you just start. If 100% speed isn't good, try it at 90%. If that's not going well, do it at 80%. You could also do the other thing. Instead of like going down until you find a speed, you could just start at half speed, start at 50%, get a good take with that, and then try it at 70%, and then just kind of go up from there. So either way, whatever you feel would be good for you. Because I want you to be able to play fast without much warm-up, or at least less and less warm-up. Try it at the 130, at least little pieces of it, see how that feels, and then start decreasing the percentage until you find a speed that works well for you. Try it that way first, but if it seems like it's not going too well, it doesn't feel right, then yeah, just start by going slow at the beginning and then working it up, pushing it faster until you get to that 130 again, with 130 beats per minute. And yeah. So I'm going to start demonstrating this at 70% speed. So it looks like 91 beats per minute. Here we go. Okay, now 100% speed, 130 beats per minute. Okay. Now this one. This is something to help you get used to or feel better with those arpeggio shapes. I just thought the sounded kind of cool. So, like, why not? Just use this as a arpeggio playing drill. Work it up. Let's see where you get. So, here we go. One. And you got to look at each arpeggio as its own thing, meaning set your fingers up for each arpeggio itself. So, like when you're looking at the beginning there, you got like the 7, 10, 9, 10, 9. Don't do it like that. You don't go to that ninth fret there in the first bar, like this one right here. don't play that with your ring finger. Because if it was just this on its own, that makes... I'm talking out of my ass. Yes, you do need to use that finger. Here I am thinking I'm about to do this. Never mind. Hang on. Let me play through it, see if I can think of an example. There are some examples. Hold on a second. Here is a good example. So like right in here, you might, if it was just these notes right there, it would make sense to go. But the way I'm looking at it is I would play the B minor this way, and then now I'm thinking, okay, A sharp diminished, so I'm going to shift my hand over and use my middle finger for that note. So that's what I mean by look at it from arpeggio to arpeggio. So I was incorrect saying don't use your ring finger here. Yes, use your ring finger there because it's set up to be used that way. Look how fast I forget my own stuff. But here, yeah, it really helps. Think of it as you're playing this arpeggio. Now you got to get in position for the next one. So looking at the third bar, it's the same as the first. So when you go to the fourth one, let's see. Yeah, it actually works quite well there. So yeah, I guess only that second bar is the only one that runs more of a risk of using a finger that might trip you up. For some reason, I felt it was going to be more complicated, but I guess not. All right. But still, I like thinking of it as like the arpeggio, arpeggio, arpeggio. Like it's this one, then it's this one, then it's this one. Because then you can compartmentalize it better. Instead of looking at it as just like a whole bunch of notes. It's like, no, it's this arpeggio, it's this arpeggio. So basically it's 2 arpeggios per bar instead of 8 notes per bar. It's just 2 things instead of 8. So looking at it like that, I think makes it a lot easier to understand stuff like this. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. I have not practiced this at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that was right. All right, let's try 160. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. $200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right now. 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot it. It's gonna help if you memorize this so you can just watch your hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240, the magic number. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that was the right number, right note. So at this point, if I was working on this, I would, well, I'd go past 240s while working on eighth notes for the first time. Or while working on eighth notes, you know, going up in the 5s, as we want to do. Getting to 240, I would go to 245 next, then 250, and so on, and see how far I can go with just the eighth notes. Then the next time I would practice this, I would be going to 16th notes and just playing, 4 notes per click instead of the 2. So, if you're kicking butt and you get up to 240 with the 8th notes and you play it correct, you have earned going into 16th notes instead. So, yeah, let's see how far you get with this. Hopefully that helps you feel better with these arpeggios. Damn it. Anyway, any questions come up, let me know, and I will see you again next week.